Isn't it 400 over 500? Oh, it's 2.5. I got one.
Excitement is exciting, right? The
Excitement.
you feeling
Like Iris was excited because she got the formula right. Yeah, I'm excited because the sun is out.
big mistake. Amount, great amount. In detail.
In detail, like she is showing the work. She's showing the work in detail. If you want to say that the detail is enormous, you want to talk about magnitude of the detail. Would you use big detail, great detail, or large detail? If somebody gives you a real detail work, what would you say? What would you say, Edith? Big detail. Iris is showing her work in big detail, great detail, or large detail. She showed lots of detail here, right?
Large.
I would say great, but I might be wrong. I would say great. What would you say? It's shown in a great detail.
Yeah, I think great would sound better.
Great.
Sounds better, right?
Because it's
See,
like
that's the
phonetically speaking when you hear it. I believe in great detail sounds better.
Yeah.
And the thing
Yeah.
is too that but I always was around a lot of like native, so I was able to pick it up very quickly, and that's the reason. And my brothers were younger, so they would say it and they didn't care, so that's how we learned so fast. But you can't be around. You could be around your friends, but you have to find friends that know English, like Americans.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's our problem.
You help them with math, they help them with their English.
Yeah, but
That's why he's hanging with me now. Although my English is not so great, but yes, no, that's good. But
We could
also,
have been doing this the whole semester. You would have been great at English, and I would have been great in this class.
I think so.
also this tells you, because you don't have advantage of hanging around English speakers since 6th grade, you need to study them.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And I'll give
I
you
know.
some resources where to study the collocation. It's a really good thing to take a couple of them every day and just memorize them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calculate the flow when using the electric pump. Here we go.
Which word? What do you have?
Wills.
Wealth. So it's not an event. It's not a happening.
Yes.
It's
But
a
wealth
quality.
is, rich.
Yeah. Well, wealth is a noun of somebody who is rich. Rich will be an
Yes.
adjective. So is it a measurement? Can you measure wealth? Yes, you can measure wealth, right?
Yeah, but
You can have
also
large
it's
wealth. You can have great.
kind of
Yeah.
feeling you
So like
feel.
in between. Yeah.
I think yeah.
You can put like in between. Yeah, that's fine. Proportion. That's a math word.
Proportion.
When people say in proportion, they don't really mean it mathematically. They just mean
The proportion is equal, right?
yeah. But I think they meant more ratio. They meant the word ratio. So you have a great ratio,
But because one chapter is proportion and ratio, right?
right? So but ratio is just comparison of two quantities.
But proportion and ratio is different.
Proportion is just equality of two ratios. But when people say proportion, like in general, people use usually those terms interchangeably. That means they don't really understand the difference between ratio and proportion. So when they say in proportion, they simply means ratio. So they want to say like your success. What is the ratio of your success? Is it hardworking? Is it your intelligence? Is it your prior schooling? So they meant one quantity. So how would you say great proportion or large
I think
proportion?
it's large
Okay.
accomplishment. Accomplishment is you finish something, right?
Right. You accomplish something.
Uh.
You accomplish your college degree, right, in Taiwan?
Yeah.
That was a
So-
great accomplishment.
So it's kind of event.
Yes, it is, but it's also okay. Yeah, that's fine.
think CCSMI.
I don't know what's this.
So admiration will be I admire your hard work, and you always find time beside your classes to come here. Admire.
Oh, I forgot what's big.
I admire that Iris comes here on Saturday from Long Island.
So you happy?
I'm happy. Yeah, I admire,
Admire.
not just happy, admire. I think highly of her. She doesn't have to come here. She only
Yeah.
comes here to my Saturday section to study more math, so she can do well on the final exam. I admire
Can I
her.
say like a respect?
Respect. I have lots of
Yes.
respect for that.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay. So
I respect Edith. She got very low grade on the first quiz. I'm not sure the second, right? Maybe the second too. And then gradually she started getting higher and higher. And she studies very, very hard. And then I look on Delta Math, and all Delta Math was done, everything.
Mine too.
So I admire. Yours were a little bit later.
I didn't even realize
Right,
that it
right,
was
right.
available. That's
Right.
why.
Yeah, she realized right away, and her grade
Because
went very,
she's,
very low, and now she has the highest score on every quiz.
She sent it right away before the class started.
So I admire her hard work. So that's my admiration for Edith and my admiration for Iris.
wisdom.
What is wisdom?
Wisdom. I don't.
So usually we say old people have wisdom, or they should have wisdom. You know, when you're young, you're making lots of mistakes, right? And then you learn.
Oh.
So when you get older, you have wisdom. It's
just like brilliant.
say it again.
Brilliant.
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 But
Brilliant.
they brilliant not because they smart.
Right,
They
they-
brilliant because
they
they have
just-
lived. They already seen it.
Oh.
So they, the older
Learn
people.
from the experience.
Yes,
Oh.
because they are experienced, they are older, so that's why they have wisdom. So when you're going through something as a young man, your grandpa is saying, okay. So, but he already knows because he already lived it. He's seen it all these years.
So maybe he not smart, but he is a wisdom.
He's a
person.
wise.
Wisdom.
Wise. No,
Wise.
wise. There are two different words. Wise
Wise.
is an adjective. Wise person.
A wise person. And
Wisdom is a
But he
noun.
has wisdom. He has the
noun.
He
wisdom.
has
Mm-hmm.
a wisdom.
Yes.
The experience in life, like it can be like that, right?
Uh,
The
uh.
experience in life.
Experience in life, exactly. Experience in life and
Experience in life.
using the experience in life, using in the right
And we
way.
don't have
Yeah.
experience in life, but they
Right.
do.
Right. You can be young and wise, but it's usually not the case. So where will you put wisdom?
Okay, what did you do?
I'm confused. I don't know what to do.
No, but I think you're right.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
It's a quality, yeah. Not everybody has a quality. All right, so let's check the answers. So let's start with the big.
Let me go do these.
So big accomplishment. Yes, you got it.
Okay.
Big question.
Your patient wins.
Oh, big decision.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah.
You do have it. Big disappointment.
Oh, I put in
Oh, that's
here.
the one that's
So
the one.
disappointment. Yes, it can be an event. It can be a great. That's not really necessarily wrong.
Oh, because I think it's
Yeah,
a
that's fine.
feeling.
Yeah. Failure.
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Improvement.
Oh.
Yeah, improvement. We can say it's an event. Well, I would rather it's because improvement happens, so it's like kind of happenings. You improved, right? So I'll put improvement
I
there.
did.
Mistake.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, how you got 6.2?
And surprise.
I put in here.
Yeah,
Because I
surprise
think
rather
it's-
an event, right? Oh, surprise party.
Oh.
It's rather an event, so I would put surprise there.
So
I was like,
Big surprise.
I.
What a big surprise.
Oh, what a big surprise.
Yeah. That's a collocation. For great,
Oh, you're right.
great admiration.
Did it wrong.
Yeah, you put it there, you have it. Great anger.